Here's how I did the clear tarps. First of all, we put in another post here just to secure this side, since the hay box was connected onto it. I didn't want Whiskey to pull it off the stand here because of the way the land falls. Up there is taller uphill than this, so to make the roof of it level, this had to be raised up. So it made this panel, the round pin panel, higher up off the ground. So I had to lower the green tarp to the, not the top of it, to come all the way to the ground. So that made this gap from there down to the green tarp wider than that side. So I had to get a 4-foot by 6-foot tarp and cut it down the center long ways like this. So each section is 2 feet. So there's that. And then what I've got it zip tied to is 72-inch orange reflective rods. They're fiberglass and they're a little bit skinnier than my carrot sticks, my orange carrot sticks. But since the Shelter Logic roof doesn't have much area to connect to see a pipe at, you have to have the orange rod going all the way across so that the grommet holes can fasten onto something, because otherwise there's nothing, you'd have to poke a hole in the green roof, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, the orange rod is fastened onto the Shelter Logic first, and then I put up the clear cover. So there's that. But the 2 6-foot pieces make up the 12-foot length. And to make it really strong and sturdy, we always put screw eyes in, drill them into the post, and then put bolts through the round pin panel thing, so that it's just not even, you can't even move it. There's no movement, just a tad bit. Whatever that has, that's all it can move. Because these are really, they're tight. Well, that one wasn't, but now it is. But here's another bolt. See, we buy long bolts, and we do washers and bolts and nuts. We just happen to have this thing that we used. But anyway, I'm proud of that. Yep. And we did the same thing over here. Well, I did it. I did the orange rods and zip tied. Now this one is a smaller gap from there to there. So I only needed a 3-foot by 6-foot tarp for this one, and I cut it down the center to make 1.5 feet from there down to there. So this one's 1.5 feet, which is a smaller gap, and that was a wider gap, which needed 2 foot. So that's a 4 by 6 tarp.